Alright, now welcome back to a brand new deck showcase, and there's a brand new rank 1 best deck in the game. You know, a Japanese player has hit rank 1 with this deck, and it involves BLACEPHALON. Yes, somehow BLACEPHALON has come to rank 1, and it's not just BLACEPHALON, of course. We have another mon that, is everywhere, Silvally. You can't really run from this mon. It's incredible. Basically, we already know why Silvally is great. It slots into any high-level deck, It finds itself, it's super consistent, and it does a lot of damage. Now, when it comes to BLACEPHALON does a ton of damage, but it needs 3 energy. Thankfully, we have Luzamine, which makes that way more easier to deal with, Makes it much easier to deal with. So we'll start the game with Silvally, hopefully, and it'll wreak a little bit of havoc. It'll give us time to build a BLACEPHALON, and then we can even Luzamine a second BLACEPHALON. Now, here's the deck list. There are a lot of different ways to play this deck, and for my version of the deck, I actually opted to run a Cyrus over a Pokemon Center Lady. I think Cyrus is just, he's too good as a checkmate card, as a game ender. I think this deck should run Cyrus, but you could also run Pokemon Center Lady. The Leafs are very important for when you have to retreat and when you start BLACEPHALON. Also, Leaf does activate Silvally's, Brave Buddies, so you can do 100 damage. Now, let's just, get into some matches and see how good the deck really is. Let's see. Alright, here we go. First match in. Let's see how this deck performs. Now, we will be starting BLACEPHALON. Oh, alright, never mind. Alright, we're back again for hopefully, a real first match. We are starting Type Null with Gladion in hand. Very good. Hey, what am I? Hopefully this is a real game, right? Hopefully this is a real match. People are just surrendering today, so we're starting BLACEPHALON, which isn't great, but we can make it work. We may be going up against a Buzzwole deck. I can see that green energy in there. A little, faded behind this setup thing. It looks like we're fighting against a Buzzwole deck, which may be contender for best deck in the game right now. Question of the day is, what do you guys think the best deck is? Comment down below. Do you think it's something like Buzzwole? Do you think it's something like Silvally Rampardos? What's the best deck in the meta right now? For me personally, I've been playing a lot of Buzzwole. I'm starting to feel like it is Buzzwole. Buzzwole's kind of ridiculous. But if you were to say Silvally Rampardos, I wouldn't really bat an eye. Alright, Sprigatito. Actually a Miascarada deck. Not a Buzzwole deck. Interesting. Well, we're not running any EX, so it's not going to be doing too much damage to us, hopefully. Alright, Decidueye. I'm not going to turn one Mars, not today. Do I just want a Gladion? And make sure I get my Type Null? I'm going to save it. I'll use it next turn, though. Alright, let's see. We are okay to build here, I'm pretty sure. Okay, looks like our opponent is going to cry for help. Alright, yep, he's just searching for his buddies. Alright, searching for his buddies. Alright, that's fine. This is probably Type Null, or it is Type Null. I said probably. This is definitely Type Null. Do I want to Leaf now, though? Is my question. Do I want to Leaf right now? I'm using this. You know what? I may opt to stay in. I may opt to actually stay in. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna stay in. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in. I'm just gonna explode all over this guy. Hopefully he does not have evolution. Alright, cry for help. No evolutions yet. It seems like this guy's kind of behind, right? Luzamine, perfect. So when he goes down, it's okay because we have Luzamine to build our second BLACEPHALON. I might Mars that hand. I'm not gonna lie. How many times did he cry for help? Twice now? I'm actually gonna Mars that hand. Alright, hopefully he's screwed. Beat Punk! We'll do a lot of damage to ourselves, but it doesn't really matter. Right? It doesn't really matter. If he goes to Decidueye EX right now, we should win the game. Yep, I think he was screwed. I think that Mars really did screw him over. Alright, first real game, dub. Let's get another one for the showcase. Alright, finally we're going second for once. We're starting BLACEPHALON again. Into a water deck. This is terrible luck. Starly, what? Type no. Savali, never mind. It's not that bad of a start. I can leaf next turn and evolve. There's no point in placing Rocky. Okay. Snorlax. Greninja, maybe? This is weird. Nobody ever uses Staraptor, so I have no idea what Staraptor does, to be honest with you. He's building Snorlax. He's opting to build Snorlax, okay. Well, I can do this. This does activate Brave Buddies as well. We leaf. Starting BLACEPHALON, but it wasn't that bad, right? There we go. Savali, 100. And I'm gonna place my Rocky now in case he has Berry and he goes into his Snorlax. We have a Luzamine as well. Another type null, not bad. And we have Gladion. Perfect. Alright, boom. Not sure what he's gonna do. Not sure what he's gonna do into this one. Even a Berry would not be smooth sailing, just a win for him. Even if he has Berry here. He might have Berry. Berry? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Like, that was the only thing he could do. I'm gonna stay in. Definitely. I'm gonna stay in, definitely. Hopefully he does not wake up. He does not wake up. You will be sleeping, big fatty. Then I'm gonna go to that. Yes. Build my other. Go for the Gladion. This Pokemon is absolutely broken, guys. Savali is... I don't know what they were thinking. It's like a combination of Gladion and Savali. It's not like one card on their own. They're both broken, you know, together. Anyways, we're gonna go for the 100. It's looking pretty bad for him, especially if he doesn't wake up. He does not wake up. I think he's screwed. That's what I was talking about. Even if he has Berry, there's a high chance he just screws himself with Snorlax, right? Does he have Pokemon Center Lady? Oh! It's not enough, though. I'm not gonna lie, buddy. It's not enough. It is not enough at all. Because he's going to die to my other Savali. Well, I'm gonna Mars him. Only Marsing so I can get 100 damage. And then boom. Oh, you know why he's running Staraptor with Berry for Brave Bird. Now I remember. I forgot Berry activates on Staraptor as well. I haven't seen anybody run Staraptor Snorlax in ever since, what was that, Mythical Island dropped? When did that, I forgot, not Mythical Island, I think it was Triumphant Light. Staraptor, Rare Candy, Berry? Berry? No way, you have another Berry? Oh, he doesn't. I think he lost. I think you lost, buddy. Guess what? This activates Brave Buddies as well. Oh, I can't use it yet. I guess I'll just leave. I don't have to retreat or anything, but you know. Like, I have to use something. Alright, bring up! Boom, baby! He didn't use Berry? Oh, he doesn't need to anymore, but he definitely lost the game, though. I'm surprised this guy's playing it out. This deck feels super consistent. This is crazy. It's kind of like, you know, this deck kind of reminds me of why Rampardos is good, right? You know, 130 damage, get him up kind of fast. But Rampardos is a Fossilmon, and it has to evolve. BLACEPHALON has the, you know, bonus of being a basic mon, so you don't have to evolve it. You know, it just does what it does. And playing around the 70 damage to itself doesn't really matter, because look at this. This is the situation where you're going to have BLACEPHALON in most games. You're going to close out the game with BLACEPHALON like this. So it doesn't really matter that I hurt myself if the game's over, right? Boom. This deck is insane. Alright, another match. We're in. Going first, starting type null finally. You know, I haven't started type null in a long time since we started this video. This is a Guzzlord deck. Alright, we're getting a lot of the top meta picks. Savali, crazy luck from me. Another type null. Very, very good start. Insane start. It's just that we're not going second, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm assuming you're going to place on what? Guzzlord? In that case, I might evolve instantly. Yeah, I'm going to evolve instantly. I'm not going to waste any time. Save my Oak. If I Oak, they might red card me or something. I don't want to get red carded. A lot of the times, if people see you pop an Oak, they red card you right after, or they Mars you right after, so don't really want to deal with that. Grindcore could be annoying. Wait, what? Really? Really? Okay. I'm actually okay with that. I swear that was not the correct play. Sabrina? Really? What was the value in Sabrina in that scenario? I don't know. I'm just retreating. Don't understand that play at all, but okay. We're gonna do a lot of damage to him. Look at all this damage. He's gonna take a bunch of damage. A bunch of damage. Look at that. Look at that. Don't forget about Rocky Helmet damage too. And we can't die right now. There's no way he does 80 damage in this turn specifically. Ooh, imagine a Cyrus. If we get Cyrus, I think that's game. If I can pull Cyrus next, it's game. Forgot about Grindcore. He's not lucky. He's not lucky. I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh. Oh, he's done. He's done for. The Guzzlord's dead. He banked everything. Oh, we got Cyrus. Oh my god, I called it. I called it. If he retreated, that would have been game. But I think it's game anyways. Let's go for this. Hopefully we get Luzamine. We are going to need Luzamine. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. This deck is disgusting. And just like that, we have won the game. I think that's checkmate. Even though we died of poison, anything that comes into my BLACEPHALON dies. Nothing lives. Nothing lives. Nothing. Yeah, we're dead, but it's okay. We have big BLACEPHALON. Now this deck is just crazy, you know. This deck reminds me of, you know, having a nice hot cocoa in a winter evening. You know, something just fresh, something nice. It just feels good. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Well, you're not gonna flip heads, right? Huh. This is something I did not expect. Luzamine on the Celesteela. Wait. Wait. I have an idea. Oh, we don't. Oh. Wait. Trust me. Alright, trust me. We can still win the game. Wait. Yeah, no, we can still win the game. That's Rorty. They don't flip it twice in a row. There's no way he flips it twice in a row, right? You don't flip it twice in a row. There's no way. There's no feasible way, right? We have Cyrus. Wait, whoa. What, Grindcore? He's gonna Grindcore me? Wait, Cyrus, game? No, Cyrus is not game. Cyrus is not game, sadly. This is rough. He didn't get it. Oh, okay. Wait. Gladion? Wait, okay, let me think. Let me just think. I don't want a Cyrus. Definitely not. I want to evolve. Okay. The most amount of damage I can take. Well, it depends, right? Savali has 1 retreat cost. I forgot about that. I think I just attacked. I hope and pray he doesn't roll heads on his Celesteela. No, unluckiness. You're not lucky, buddy. You're not getting it. Alright, another game. We're going first. You know, last game, very unfortunate. I was very close to winning that game, but forgot all about Celesteela attacking. You know, it's usually used as a pivot engine. You know, I forget that the thing can actually attack me. But, you know, it does have Luzamine synergy, given that it's an Ultra Beast. But, you know, that last game was very close to being a dub. Very close to being a W. Looks like we're finding an electric deck. This might be Oricorio. We have a decent start. This hand is decent, I guess. You know, starting Savali is always good. You know, Tapu Coco, actually. Okay. Luzamine as well. Okay. We're kind of screwed. I'm actually going to place on this Hypno and then attack with Savali. I think. Is actually the play. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to Mars. And I don't have a Savali. Oh, type no. I mean, Gladion. Perfect, actually. That works. That works. That red card was almost so diabolical, bro. All things considered, it was pretty diabolical. My hand was good. Gladion clutch. I'm also gonna place a Rocky Helmet. Thing is, we just gotta get through this one Tapu Coco, and it should be okay. We do need a Luzamine. This is kind of annoying, but I have Leaf. It's not that bad. That Mars would have f***ed him up. So I definitely go for the Leaf here, right? He has to deal with this Savali. Perfect. You know what? I don't think I have any yet. I don't have any discard pile energy. I can't use Luzamine yet. This Savali has to go down. Mars. Oh, we don't have a supporter. That's kind of annoying. Another BLACEPHALON? Okay, sadly he got rid of our supporter. He keeps messing. Oh, dude, look at our... Bro, the red cards and the Marses are insane. I'm gonna commit, though, to doing this still. Alright, he conceded. That was a little bit rough, but at the end of the day, he needed 2 kills. And he really couldn't get it. You know, he really couldn't get it. BLACEPHALON was a threat. Even with 10 HP, it's still a threat. And it doesn't matter if it goes down. That dude needed 2 points. So, not bad, not bad. Alright, we're fighting a Master Ball rank player. Here we go. Let's see how the deck does. Starting type null, Savali, great. Hopefully no red cards this game. Hopefully no Marses. You know, getting tired of it. Leave my hand alone, please. Alright, this is a Buzzwole deck. We are fighting a Buzzwole deck. And I'm going second. Not bad. Very good start. Very good start. It'd be nice to get a Rocky Helmet, though. Another Pheromosa. You know, I've tried to get this card like a million times and I just can't get it. I fail every single Wonder Pick. I'm gonna Pokeball first. Don't want to get Mars. Okay, nice. He is Marsable. He is Marsable, but I'll do it like next turn. Alright, let's go for the quick blow. Yeah! Nice 40? 40? Big, huge. He Pokeballed and he Professor Oaked already. Is the Mars worth it? I might Mars him. 20 and he might aim for my BLACEPHALON. Definitely, right? Red, what? I don't know if that was BM or what. Is it really worth Marsing? It might be. Is it? I don't really know. 5 card hand? Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. One more turn. One more turn. Luzamine, perfect. Rocky Helmet, perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Big 100, baby. Boom. He's looking kind of cooked. I can't lie, he's looking kind of cooked. He didn't start Celesteela, he didn't start Buzzwole. He's kind of looking cooked. And this deck is very good into Buzzwole. BLACEPHALON one-shots Buzzwole. Cyrus. I don't think he knows, but I run Leaf, buddy. I run Leaf. Yo, never underestimate the power of Leaf. Never underestimate the power of Leaf. He would have kind of screwed me over, but the power of Leaf with Savali is crazy. Leaf gives you a power charge boost and you can retreat. Yeah, see, it's over. Granted, that Buzzwole guy did get unlucky. That Buzzwole deck got very unlucky, but look at the power of Leaf. Never underestimate Leaf. I know some people don't run Leaf anymore in this meta. Leaf with Savali is incredible for when you don't start type null. But I guess in Rampardos type null, you're always starting type null. So in decks where you're not running a Fossilmon, you know, Leaf is very good. Leaf is very important in this deck. All right. On to the next match. And we're starting BLACEPHALON, which is bad. Very bad. We're into a steel deck. It looks like we're fighting a steel deck, yeah. Solgaleo. This might be Solgaleo Shiinotic. Oh, it's Ultra Necrozma. I have a very fun video on Ultra Necrozma. I love this card, but sadly, I don't think it's too great. But it's very fun, though. It is a very fun card, regardless, right? Type Null. Interesting. I'm going to wait to place this Rocky Helmet. Now my Gladions will confirm give me Savali only. I'm going to fill my entire bench. I don't want to get Mars. Alright. I don't know where I'm going to place this energy. Depends on what I pull. Iono. That would have been annoying. Wait, Leaf? Ooh, I actually like that. I actually like that. Thank you so much for giving me a Leaf. Gonna retreat into a type No. I evolve next turn thanks to Gladion. And I will be placing the Rocky Helmet on my type No. Hopefully we get rid of this thing quick. Alright, this Celesteela is screwed. It has to retreat. This Celesteela is, in fact, screwed. 2 Psychic Energy? Okay. He's definitely placing both on Ultra Necrozma. I don't think he wants to waste any of that. Because he's running dual energy. So, yeah. I don't have to worry about anything else attacking me. Yeah, it's gonna retreat. What? It stayed in. Staying in is definitely not the correct play, right? I get a free point now. Be nice to get a Lusamine quick. I want to build my 2 BLACEPHALONs. I may need both of them. I may actually need both of them to win. So. Yono again? Is it that serious? And I got I mean, alright. Okay, I guess. Wait, can I use Gladion if I have a Silvally in my hand? Lusamine? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Cool. This is like the craziest game for me. Look, I have everything I need. I have everything that I need. Yo, this guy's getting screwed over by dual energy. That's why in my Ultra Necrozma deck, I only run 1 energy. Dual energy with Ultra Necrozma is just... dual energy with anybody is just terrible. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Like, it shouldn't even be possible to get the same energy 3 times in a row. I feel bad for this guy. But I'm not gonna lie, even if he got the right energy, he's looking kinda screwed. What? Seriously? I still don't think this is the play. Oh, and I can put it back on me. Oh my god, perfect. I don't think he has another Guzma. Into another Necrozma, okay. I wish I had Cyrus. Cyrus right now would be crazy, wouldn't it? That would be crazy. I have a built BLACEPHALON. I don't know how he deals with it. When I get Cyrus, it's over. I'm just gonna stay in. Alright, he conceded, yeah. I don't think there was any way for him to win that game. Alright, anyways, I played a bunch with this deck. I got lost in the sauce. I was having too much fun playing it. It's very what? It's very good. It's very good, and you're guaranteed to get at least a few wins with it. You know, it's extremely consistent. BLACEPHALON is it's actually a sleeper threat. You know, 130 damage, even with the 70 recoil, is kind of just insane. So, I'm not surprised this deck is dominating ranked right now. You're probably going to see it all over Master Rank. But, anyways, I'm still climbing Master Rank with my Buzzwole. I have to get there still. But, you know, regardless, thank you guys for watching. Let me know, answer the question of the day. What do you think the best deck in the Extra Dimensional Crisis expansion is? I think it's Buzzwole. I still think it might be Buzzwole. But these Silvally decks are also insane. They're very crazy. But Buzzwole to me is ridiculous. Actually, that thing is ridiculous. Yeah, comment down below. Like and sub. You know, we're trying to get these subs up. Get the 1K. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.